Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact, not in the Fortress of Meropide this time, as you see, because there's an event and it's ending soon, so...
Hi, why did someone put up a structure here? It looks like canonics for holding meetings. Wait a sec, Founders Maison Geninash and the Shogunate Samurai from Inazuma?
That's why I wanted to, come by, because there might be some people here that we know, so, just in case. But it can't be too important, it's not even voice acted. The chiseled face of Star Wars classical sculpture come to life, and a... Oh my god, it's one of those minigames again? Is that... Oh, what was it called? The one that I always liked, even though it frustrates me so bad. Like, Theater Mechanicus, is that it? Come to life in an unrivaled aura that surpasses common folk. You must be the Commander Yaki of whom the rumors speak, no? Your reputation precedes you. I was just thinking of addressing Adventurous Guild with sending your letter, extending an invitation to you to join our meeting, but you somehow seem to have foreseen this. Join what meeting now?
You're being so formal. It feels like you're treating the traveler like some kind of super professional warrior.
That's what I am. Oh, but you have been far more than mere warriors. You have crossed blades of countless monsters and formidable foes during your journey across 5 nations, and your exploits have been painstakingly recorded and repeatedly analyzed by the armed forces of each nation. Whether the Knights of Favonius, Middle-Earth, Shogunate, Samurai, Corps of 30, or Mass and Gardenash, each and every one of the armed citizens has given nothing but the very highest of marks to your combat abilities and Jesus. Yaki has the capability to lead from the front or command from the rear. If possible, active cooperation must be established with him. Therefore, I, Staff Officer Suding of the Middle-Earth, hereby formally invite you to participate in the war game of 5 armies and assume the post of senior consultant therein. What say you to this proposal? The remuneration package for senior consultants is quite considerable, and their total daily compensation for the duration of the event will be on par with that of the Middle-Earth Sergeant.
That's the Middle-Earth for you, straight to the point. The sergeant's pay, huh? Now that sounds tempting.
We don't know anything about this game, though. Do not be concerned about that. I shall now present a detailed instruction of the event for your benefit. Hell yeah, Mr. Tutorial. As you have seen, large numbers of monsters still roam the wilderness of Teyvat, and they cannot be eradicated in any sort of the short time frame. In order to effectively deal with the monster threat, the armed services of a neighboring blah 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 blah. We're gonna have to slay some monsters, I guess, so, maybe I shouldn't be skipping the whole tutorial.
Paimon finished your gets so you guys are having a meeting to discuss the most convenient and safest way to deal with monsters? Now you're talking Paimon's language. After all, we've got first-hand experience dealing with dangerous baddies from all over.
Hell yeah.
We can have a bunch of countries keep the peace just by playing games like we did before. Let's get a pile of Mara. While we're at it, does that count as a whole flock of birds with one stone?
Casually game some more, save the day. That is precisely the enthusiasm. Hell yeah. Alright then, let's go. Give me some premature... Oh, teleport waypoint unlocked. It does really look like a board game. But it's not Theater Mechanicus. A soul scenario defense... Okay, there's a lot of them. I'm just gonna start this so we can check this out. And then... Oh, it is! Oh, okay. It is like Theater Mechanicus. After selecting a combat unit, it can be deployed within your base staging area. When you're selecting combat units, you can jump to cancel your selection. After combat units have been deployed, they will automatically engage the enemy. Leadership skill usages will be replenished over time and may have up to 2 usages at once. Tap to use the skill immediately or hold to aim the skill while aiming. Sprint or jump to cancel using it. Different types of combat units suppress other types of units. AoE damage units have significant advantage against squad units. At the same time, melee units suppress ranged units. Ranged units suppress flying units, and flying units suppress melee units. Am I supposed to get all that memorized? Because I already forgot all of it. Melee units are more resilient in battle, able to absorb more damage and protect other units to an extent. Okay. My lineup press to set combat units. Oh, okay. I can actually be the bad guy here. Just gonna take one of everyone, because I don't even have enough, so, synthesize into... I don't know what that means. Leadership skill not set. Okay. Only have that one. So, let's see what this is all about. I guess. I don't know. That looks interesting, though. It looks interesting for sure. Alright, during assault scenarios, your goal is to use combat units to destroy the opposing base. In a short period of time after the stronghold mechanism is destroyed, it will be reset as the opposing side stronghold mechanism. Units can be deployed near your own stronghold mechanisms. Alright. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to do? Huh? Okay, I gotta spawn enemies to deal with the other enemies. Deploying beyond the boundaries of your faction base. I can only deploy here? Okay then, I guess. And number 3. Come here, my friend. That's the same stage from the Theater Mechanicus event though. I guess.
We'll meet
Sorry.
again.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's facing the wrong way. It doesn't feel like there's happening much, to be honest, though. So, I didn't even know I have slimes on my team. Whee! How do I know when the wave is over? The longest wave, as the Red Hot Chili Peppers would say. Ha! Take this. Oh, there's some more coming. Go slay them. Slay, yes. Is that just like a test trial? Or how long do I have to do that? Because it's giving me the option to escape in the corner right there. And I don't know what's the deal here. Like, what am I supposed to do? I have to attack the monsters. Is that all that I have to do? Or is there like a place where I need to go or something? Because I don't know. Huh? What is this? Oh, it's back. Do I have to go somewhere? I can't even go. Okay. I guess. This is kind of boring. What? How long do I have to do this? Until the timer is running down, I suppose. But that's a very easy level. Okay. But I saw. Is that good? Is that bad? What just happened? Did I fail? Challenge completed. Huh? Oh, okay. Is that all that was happening? Okay, cool, I guess. Thank you. These are kind of boring. I'll be doing them off screen. For now, we are gonna go back to the main quest, like we usually don't do on this channel, but now for the past episodes we have been doing this. So first of all, I want to make a pull. I forgot which button is for pulling. I have one pull. I have no pull. Alright. We're gonna go back to the Fortress of Meropide. Who peed in the Fortress of Meropide? Who did that indeed? Who peed? I'm sorry. And we need to search for clues because we just finished the... Was it the third or the fourth part? I don't know. We just finished one of the parts of the big Archon quest from Fontaine. So now we are back and we need to do that. Yeah, we need to investigate freely. That's what I wanted to say. Back into serious mode. Yeah, right. We just talked to some guys last episode and they were gossiping about everyone. And now, here goes the last person.
Hey, you over there?
Hey there, I just dropped down from the sky. You talking to me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
I don't like it, to be honest.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
For real.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No.
Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
I mean, some people gotta, like, waste their time somehow.
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes.
Not really.
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right?
Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. Alright then, did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Whatever.
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
Alright. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Sure did.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Yeah. You mean Mario and Luigi?
Yeah, so you've already met those two.
Yeah.
They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
Interesting.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone? Is that the zone that we found last episode, or is that still something else?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
Nowhere.
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of. But I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
I'll pass.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
I was like, what is going on? Why are they draining my HP so much? But then I remembered how I got here. Literally took like a shit ton of fall damage. So, yeah, that just happened. That kind of scared me for a second. Go to the production zone. Yeah, imagine knowing how to get to the production zone. Am I right, guys? Oh, before I forget it. I need to buy all the recipes. Oh, I thought the guy was gone for a second. I was about to throw a fit. What do you mean I don't have any more? How am I supposed to get them? I want to have the recipes. Give me them. Did I do something wrong? Or can I come back later? I want to do work. I want to get those stupid coupons. Oh man, at least I got one recipe. Now, werewolf, lift. Oh, I feel so stupid every time I'm getting like new tasks to do here, new places to go here. I'm like, what? How am I supposed to get there? But like for real, go to the production zone. I'm trying to go to the freaking production zone. Is it underneath me? It is underneath me. Is that where I need to go? Is that? This all looks the same. I don't know. One of them has gotta be right. Right? Is that the production? That's the production zone. Okay. So, let's see what Linny and Lynette have found out about this place. Oh. I'm still not at the right place, but at least we got a lift here. I guess. Man, this is so confusing. But I hope we're done soon with this place. As much as I enjoy it though, I've genuinely been enjoying the life in prison Genshin Impact. Yeah. Blam blam blam. Not doing anything. I still don't know how to solve these puzzles. Can I get some coupons? Please? Okay. Maybe not. Ah! There he is. I saw you.
Huh?
It is I. Hello.
That look in your eyes. You found
I
something?
guess so.
Hey, This is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Okay.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
You summarize your findings to Linny. And then I got lost again.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him. Yeah.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Right, that's why we came here. We're looking for Fremine.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Alright, please do. We're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
On it.
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully.
All right.
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Dude, you only said it because I'm an amateur.
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit. I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Alright, interesting. And after doing some prep work with Paimon, you begin slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of just wandering around aimlessly. Let's see if Siegewind is there this time. No peeking.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take
No
a peek.
peeking, I said.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide in a corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. Several people appear to be engaged in a conversation, but you only manage to hear bits.
I feel like it's not impossible.
Okay, she's here at least.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
You nod and take a long, deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a... whatever. If you recall correctly, that potion is the result of a failed attempt at alchemy you once performed. Oh. Okay, so I didn't read fast enough, but apparently we drank something that we mixed together with Paimon to fake being ill. Having given a good whiff, you hand the potion back to Paimon.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
And you are?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do.
What if now we hand over the red bottle and pretend that he drank something from this, and then have Sichuan try to figure out what it actually is?
Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison?
Let me take a look. Please lie down over
Oh,
here.
my tummy hurty.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
I'm, like, much taller than you.
You can do it, traveler!
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Sichuan has taken out a few instruments and began to do a checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Sichuan using her hands to palpate different areas on my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression is growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
That hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
That's like faking being sick at school so you get home earlier. Oh no, was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really, can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
so that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
Oh, that's Dorvine. Oh, okay, these are the people who are like hooking up in the infirmary or whatever.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Phew, this infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Sichuan just called that woman Dorvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary. Ah! Oh god, my Wi-Fi. Oh boy, Genshin. Let me back in. Are we alive? Are we alive? Enter the infirmary to obtain it. No, I have to do it all again. I'm just gonna skip through this. We're gonna pretend that we have not seen any of this.
Are you okay?
Actually, no. I feel like dying.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache.
Should I sing a song for you guys?
Freezing
Let me take a look.
I just so happen to have forgotten every single song
Don't
that I
worry,
have
I'll get you to
ever
the bed
heard
safely.
in my life.
Here,
But
hold on to my shoulder
being
and walk slowly.
watcher of Call Me Kevin, I can always pull up love is a burning thing,
Don't apologize.
and it
You're
makes
sick after all.
a fiery
Now,
ring.
please relax. I'm just
Bound
going to do a preliminary
By
checkup
one
on you.
desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell
checkup has
into a burning ring
Oh,
of
I'll continue
fire.
my
I went down, 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 and the
serious.
flames went higher.
Here,
And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire.
Here.
The
Oh,
ring of
I
fire.
think
Congratulations.
The health risk, Miss Levine.
Very well.
I fell into
have to
a
wait.
burning ring of fire.
Hello.
I went
So how are you
down,
feeling
down,
now?
down. Still not great, and the flames went higher. Can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction too.
His stomach aches really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really
I've
worried.
been so stuck in the song, I forgot that we already skipped past the scene where we left off.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Interesting.
Are you two also sick?
Are they, like, also pretending to be sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Keep it civil at least.
These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there. Is that leading to the Forbidden Zone, maybe?
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurous intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here, of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
But he's sick, he needs his medication, what's he supposed to do?
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Yes, one person gone.
He just slowly walked off like that?
Yeah.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Wanna go to the hatch?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
You take the stomachache pill that Sijuin gave you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did we talk about it before I walked in? Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Why do I feel like yellow is just like a code word for something?
Alright, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Yeah, because like, if it's like something they discussed beforehand, and she's like, oh, do you remember what we talked about? Do you remember which pill to choose? And then Sejun was reacting like she didn't know what Lorraine was gonna answer, so I feel like it's gonna be a code name for something.
See ya!
Where is she wandering off to? I feel like I have to follow her.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check a few details, if that's alright with you.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
That's it.
Alright then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Got it. Paimon will hold the traveler to that for sure.
Sejun's still looking at me. I should just try to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Paimon can read my mind? You move yourself to a regular patient's bed and relax completely, the awareness from work and intergathering. You can, however, still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation with Sejun.
We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong.
So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, he'll recover soon.
Companion, that word brings forth a wave of comfort. You let yourself relax and fall to a restful
You're
sleep.
awake.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Doing a lot better, thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget, bland foods.
Thank you, Miss Sejun.
I was like, why am I Sayu now? Now where's that damn hatch? Interesting.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Sassy Baka. Alright, yeah, she's acting really sus, but she's a playable character, so she can't be that evil, right? Or not worse than Child, who got his own boss fight. Maybe she's gonna get her own boss fight as well. Okay, now, let's see if I can actually find the dormitories on my own for once. That would be funny. Oh my god, I can do it. I'm not getting lost for once. Hell yeah. Maybe the hatch leads to my room.
You really are something.
Huh.
To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to
Did I
death.
say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sejun the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Nope-de-dope, I actually found something. Are we really off track though? There are still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the questions Sejun asked Lorraine, and also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? I doubt it. Oh, and was Lorraine and Juro's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Over the next few days, you and Paimon work at your station as normal. During your shifts, however, you manage to find opportunities to write keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. Now I was hurrying up and the text is dissolving slowly. Okay. You managed to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable as she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. Finally, the promised knife day arrives.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Vinny!
Oh yeah. It is finally time. Let's see what's about to happen.
Oh!
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right
Why
about
do I
now.
feel like it's gonna be the opposite?
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch.
Oh.
Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up
Then we
with her.
can maybe check out the hedge. Yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
But how do I fit in the story? Like, I can't follow you guys there.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Okay, guess I can. This is about not raising suspicion and not being seen together. But if there's no one else here, then we should be fine. But there's a person here. This guy could see us. Rosolino, are you gonna snitch on us? I left us the mail room and on the right is the infirmary. Don't mix them up. Duel? I don't want to duel that guy. Mail room, you say? Ah, interesting. I haven't been here. But not as interesting as the main objective right now. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Mailman. Time to solve
Lynette
the secret.
should be here right now. Huh.
She's in the hatch.
Strange.
I don't know where
Lynette?
she is.
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
She had to
Let's see if
hide.
there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay,
Wherever the hatch leads to. They're either gonna make like human experiments, or it has something to do with Child and he's also there.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Okay, what else? Bed.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the
This
medication.
bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
That's not a good sign. Ha! Ha!
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lenny leans down to get close to the movable hatch and starts tapping several different
The
parts.
space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere.
Maybe under one of the beds, and maybe it's not covered up because they have to use it frequently.
Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
The look on Lenny's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more to himself than anything else. Okay.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over
So
here!
she did leave a note.
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all?
Anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Yeah, I figured something like that. Could it be Arlecchino?
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhsley.
Oh.
Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us
Why would he
since.
choose to act during a second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhsley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhsley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why didn't he go after you as well, though?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Writhsley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Oh, maybe he still thinks that Lenny is actually guilty for what he was in a court for. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhsley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Writhsley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Ah, poor guy.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
No! Ah! What are you doing here? Oh god, she scares me. She's like the most scary.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
So they knew.
Whoa, are you okay?
She probably went away. They probably went away to hide things from us.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Sick and twisted.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like it at all.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Alright guys, but this is what we're gonna do in the next episode of Genshin Impact, because I fear that this is something I won't be able to come out of as fast as I want to. So, thanks for joining in. See you in the next video. Until then, Shazam. Bye bye.